Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I can't believe the biased reporting that we're getting regarding Sanders. They're saying that everybody is equal, it's nobody that's showing out. And when you get the reports from ESPN and all the other establishments, they're showing that Sanders yesterday completed 7 out of 9 passes, had 3 touchdown passes in the red zone and no interceptions. And the other quarterbacks are completing 9 out of 16, not completing passes, throwing interceptions, not having any touchdowns at all. So what is the answer? Our local reporters are not reporting this equally. Thank you. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. So this is from ESPN Cleveland. Now, the one thing that I would say, let's welcome in Quincy Carrier, Untitled, Unfiltered Browns coverage. Quincy, when you're reporting things from OTAs, if this was a car race, they would just be getting onto the track, getting into the cars. They're not even driving around the track yet. So the reason people aren't reporting it is it doesn't mean anything at this point. They're in shorts.
People are trying to give grades out for OTAs. And here's the truth about OTAs. It's pass fail. Right? Like, there's no grade. Nobody aces OTAs. I mean, like, you can ace OTAs, but it doesn't mean anything, right? Like, the number of receivers we have heard over the years, oh my God, he looks amazing in OTA. It does not matter because you can't even do team drills. Like, you can't really do a real active team period in OTAs. You're less limited in rookie camp than you are in this portion of OTAs. And yeah, like bringing up standard stats in OTAs, there's a lot of context too that gets left out when you just post the stats like this, right? Because Shedeur's taking the 4th reps, right? So that means he's probably going up against UDFA guys or guys at the bottom of the roster. And you would expect Shedeur Sanders to look good against UDFA guys. You know, these guys in college football last year that aren't superstars, that's basically what he played against last year. Meanwhile, Joe Flacco's reps, Kenny Pickett's reps might be against what is one of the best defenses in the NFL. So what are we doing here, y'all?
Right.
I really gotta ask.
Let me say this. I hope Shedeur Sanders is as good as everybody that likes him a lot wants him to be. I just want the Browns to get a good quarterback. If it's Shedeur Sanders, great. If it's Kenny Pickett, great. If it's don't care. Give me competent quarterback play because that will equal wins.
I agree. Like, all we want is the Browns to not be desperate going into next year at the quarterback situation is my goal for the season, right? And I don't really care who that is. I would prefer somebody on a rookie deal do it, but other than that, like, I really have no preference. If it's Dylan Gabriel, if it's Shedeur Sanders, whichever one gets us out of a less desperate place, I'm all for it, but we got to stop acting like we're going to figure that out when these guys are in shorts and a T-shirt. And let's be real here. Even in training camp, in preseason, when you are playing football, there's a chance that you could see something that's not really there. Because didn't we go through this with Dorian Thompson-Robinson literally like last year?
Yep, I agree. And you know, more will come out in the joint practice. You'll learn more in the joint practices than you will the preseason games because they're playing a little bit harder. They're not as worried about getting hurt. They're not giving you vanilla coverage. There's so many things that go into a rookie in particular. So, I hope Shedeur Sanders lives up to what everybody thought was the best quarterback in this draft. If he does, Browns are in a good spot.
And here's my whole thing on why I'm cautioning this, right? Because people will call me a Shedeur hater because I'm not riding with the train here. Because I don't think this is going to be good for Shedeur in the long run, right? If people just hype him up based off of minicamp practices, if he inevitably struggles once this whole thing becomes live, which most quarterbacks are going to do. CJ Stroud had a pretty bad preseason, right? Like, Most guys are going to struggle once this becomes live. Once he doesn't have a red jersey on, once it becomes somebody who can get tackled, they're going to struggle. It's a bit of adjustment in the NFL, and people aren't going to give him grace because of all this stuff people did to put him on a pedestal before he really suited up for the first time in the NFL. This might be a scenario where Shedeur Sanders might play in the first few games he plays. He doesn't look good, right? Like it couldn't happen like this. Rookie quarterbacks don't just immediately step into the NFL game and play well. So if you do really like, if this caller seems like he wants Shedeur to have a fair shot, if you truly do want Shedeur to have a fair shot, hyping him up in mini camps and OTAs, and I think a lot of the media understands this, is a surefire way to make sure that the second he struggles, in anything that you would expect a rookie to struggle in, he's going to get 3 times the backlash on that than what a rookie should, because people were out here quoting mini camp stats. First week of mini camp. This is the most shameless behavior I've ever seen in rookie camp / mini camp.
Well, it shows you how desperate Browns folks are to find a quarterback that they can embrace.